Hey Buckeye fans, I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about the game last night. I'm still sort of exhausted from the game. It was one of the best games I've ever seen that the Buckeyes played. Not that there weren't ugly parts to it, and we certainly did not dominate the way I'd hoped we would do. But then again, we won the game and we did not quit. And we proved to everybody, else that everybody's saying we were soft and we were just not that tough a team. Well, we proved different. And Ryan Day had a few words for Lou Holtz, and I love that. But I did start thinking, what's the difference between the 2014 championship season and our season this year, our team this year? And so I went back and I looked, and Navy, we beat them 34-17. Then we lost to Virginia Tech in a heartbreaker. And if anybody remembers back then, they were calling for Urban Meyer's head. Urban's a terrible coach. Urban can't win big games, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, yeah, right. We went on to dominate almost the whole season. Most of our wins were big wins. We blew out Michigan, we blew out Wisconsin, then went on to win the national championship. And what was different between this team and our 2023 team, not a whole lot. I think there's two things we're missing, but let's talk about the things that were probably the same. Barrett was not the greatest quarterback ever. He was just a tough competitor, and but he wasn't that accurate. So I'm thinking McCord will come into his own and probably have a more accurate passing record than Barrett. And McCord's not afraid to run, so maybe he's not the runner that Barrett was. But in general, we've got a quarterback that can continue to improve and possibly just dominate the season. That's yet to be seen, but he had a good game against Notre Dame. Running backs, we may not have Zeke, but we've got Henderson, and he's a home run back. And we've got probably a deeper depth chart in terms of running back. I'm not worried about running back. I'm not worried about wide receivers. What I am worried about is the offensive and defensive line. They aren't dominating like we used to dominate. What's the difference? Well, the difference is we don't have a Joey Bosa. When you look at our line now, Jack Sawyer, JT, Michael Hall, they're starting to come on, but nobody's taken over and said, hey, I'm going to get 3, 4, 5 sacks a game, blah, 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 blah. And so that's kind of the difference on defense. And on offense, if I remember right, in 2014, we manhandled teams. I mean, we literally opened up holes. I remember in Alabama when Zeke went for the one touchdown run, and he had great blocking. And so, Travion can do the same thing. He just has to have the blocks, and he does do that when he has the blocks. And so there's not a lot of difference. But if I said what needs to improve over the next week or two, offensive and defensive line dominance, and that's probably if we get that taken care of, there's no telling. It could be a very, very good season. So go Bucks. We'll see you next game at Maryland.